Welcome to my channel. In this video, we will talk about Emily Ratajkowski Biography. If you like my video, please follow my YouTube channel. Emily Ratajkowski is an American model and actress who has become a style icon because of her sex appeal and sense of fashion. Ratajkowski is also a model. Ratajkowski, who was born with the ambition to have a successful career as an actor, quickly pursued her love. She began her acting career as a youngster, but after a few jobs she decided to move to modeling during her teenage years. Since then, she has established herself as a highly desirable model. The fact that Ratajkowski was willing to explore anything, even being naked, provided her a competitive advantage over other models. Her carefree demeanor is a direct result of the several trips she took as a youngster to the nudist beaches of Europe, which had a significant influence on her developing mind and body. Her appearance on the cover of an erotic magazine in 2012 was one of the factors that contributed to her landing a position in the music video that broke many records in distinct boundaries. It's interesting to note that Ratajkowski initially turned down the offer and that it was only after considerable convincing that she finally consented to carry out the task. Her career took off after watching the video, and she became a household name almost immediately after its release. What followed were a variety of photo shoots, success on the catwalk, top rankings in beauty and fashion lists, landing on the covers of the most influential publications in the world, and even appearances on major motion pictures, which had been her prized ambition from the beginning. In the meanwhile, her daring appearance and keen sense of style won her a large number of followers, both on and off of social media. Ratajkowski has already made an appearance in a large number of films, some of which include Entourage, We Are Your Friends, I Feel Pretty, and many more. In addition, there are many more films starring Ratajkowski that are now in production but have not yet been released. The 7th of June, 1991 saw Kathleen Balgley and John David welcoming their daughter Emily O'Hara Ratajkowski into the world in Westminster, London. She was the couple's only child together as a family unit. Her mother had a successful career as an English professor, while her father had a successful career as a painter and art instructor. When Ratajkowski was a youngster, she lived in Europe for a considerable portion of her childhood. During her early years, young Ratajkowski spent time on nudist beaches in Europe, which provided her with an introduction to the naked female figure in photography and art. The photographs of well-known photographers, notably those taken by her father, had a significant influence on the young Emily's thinking. Before relocating to San Diego, California, Ratajkowski lived in London for the first 5 years of her life. Eventually, she chose to make her home in San Diego. Before she moved to New York, Ratajkowski had developed an unhealthy fixation on the theater. Her passion for performing led to her landing the lead part of Elsa in the film adaptation of The Little Match Girl. After that, she tried her hand at a few different roles, even went to some dance classes, and finally got into the modeling industry. While also pursuing a career in acting and modeling in Los Angeles, Ratajkowski received her secondary education at San Diego Academy High School in San Diego. Ratajkowski currently resides in Los Angeles. In 2009, she attended the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, although only for the duration of one academic year. Because the ideology of the school was incompatible with her own, she decided to withdraw from it. Ratajkowski obtained a contract with a talent agency when she was just 14 years old. In addition to that, she became a teen print catalog model for Kohl's and Nordstrom, and she got a contract with Ford. She appeared in a number of films and television shows in uncredited parts of varying importance. The year 2010 marked the beginning of Ratajkowski's career as a model. She appeared in a number of creative and erotica publications as a model. Her daring appearance, along with her natural authenticity, led to the casting of her in 2 prominent music videos. During this time period, she was also featured in a number of other ads. After appearing in the music video for Pharrell Williams' Blurred Lines in 2013, Ratajkowski's fame increased by an order of magnitude. She believed that even though the video was labeled as sexist and misogynistic by some people, it did not objectify her or any other woman, and instead discussed female empowerment and sexual freedom. The video has been the subject of controversy, and some people have called it sexist and misogynistic. A turning point in Ratajkowski's professional life was marked by the success of the movie Blurred Lines. The song was able to maintain its position atop the Billboard Hot 100 chart for a total of 12 weeks, making it the most successful single of the decade in terms of total number of weeks spent at number 1. In addition to this, the song topped the music charts in several nations in 2013, including Canada, Ireland, the Netherlands, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom. The unexpected success of Blurred Lines catapulted Ratajkowski to the forefront of public attention, and she became a star overnight. Almost immediately, she rose to prominence as a sex icon and became a consistent presence on the most sought surveys and lists published in fashion magazines. She was ranked highly as one of the hottest sex symbols by publications such as the Rolling Stones, Sports Illustrated, FHM, and Ask Men. Ratajkowski quickly landed supporting roles in big motion pictures once she gained newfound fame, which she used to her advantage. She had the role of Ben Affleck's character's mistress in the movie Gone Girl. Soon after she caused a stir with her performance in the movie, she was featured on the cover of the prestigious issue of Cosmopolitan magazine. In the 2015 season of Entourage, Ratajkowski appeared as Vincent Chase's potential romantic interest as a co-star. Her performance in the movie garnered praise from a lot of different people. In the film The Spoils Before Dying, which was also released that year, she portrayed the character of Agent Day, and the performance, like the rest of the film, was praised by critics. Her first starring part was in the musical drama We Are Your Friends, where she made her debut in that month of August 2015 with Zac Efron. In the movie, she portrayed the role of Sophie, a former student at Stanford University who later transfers to another school. Ratajkowski rose to prominence as a fashion icon during the film's promotional tour in Europe and North America, as well as during the film's premiere in London, when she received many Best Dressed citations. Her performance was met with a variety of reactions, although she was praised for both her dance abilities and her seductive appeal. Following the popularity of We Are Your Friends, Ratajkowski was featured on the cover of a number of other publications, including Grazia France, British GQ, Harper's Bazaar, and In Style UK and Australia, among others. In addition, she walked the runway for the first time for Marc Jacobs during the finale of Spring/Summer New York Fashion Week, as well as for Miu Miu during the runway show held during Paris Fashion Week. After having a very successful year in 2016, Ratajkowski started off the new year by appearing on the cover of Vogue Espagne in February of this year. She then went on to appear on the covers of In Style, Marie Claire, and Harper's Bazaar in the following months. She was a model for the French fashion label The Couples, and she also developed a bag line consisting of 38 different styles for them. In the 2018 comedy film I Feel Pretty, which also starred Amy Schumer, Ratajkowski had a starring role. Her performance was flawless despite the importance of the position that she was given. At the moment, Ratajkowski is working on a number of different film projects. Her future projects include Cruise, in which she co-stars with Spencer Boldman, In Darkness, in which she co-stars with Natalie Dormer, Ed Skrein, and Stacey Martin, and Welcome Home, in which she co-stars with Aaron Paul. In addition to that, she has been given a recurring role in the NBC drama pilot Bright Futures. Andrew Dryden, who is both a creative director and a menswear buyer, was the man whom Emily Ratajkowski dated at one point. However, things did not go smoothly between the two, and in February of 2014, the pair decided to end their relationship. Us Weekly published an article in December 2014 confirming that she was dating musician Jeff Madgett. Nevertheless, this connection did not endure very long, and the two went their own ways in the beginning of 2018. On March 8, 2021, they were blessed with their first child together, a son named Sylvester Apollo Bear. On February 23, 2018, Ratajkowski revealed on her Instagram account that she had married actor and producer Sebastian Bear MC Claude in a courthouse ceremony. Bear MC Claude had been Ratajkowski's boyfriend for a few weeks prior to their marriage. Ratajkowski is a dedicated activist in addition to her career as an actress. She agreed to make a short video for Planned Parenthood, PPFA, that would promote reproductive and sexual health, and she is heavily active with Planned Parenthood, PPFA, because of its role in promoting women's health on a worldwide scale. She has made several public appearances in which she has utilized her famous profile to advocate for women's rights and the sexuality of women.